How you going, guys? We're just going to work through our guard retention stuff. The first thing we're going to work through is the shrimp escape, and we're going to deal with it from different ranges, from worst case scenario to best case scenario. Okay, so the worst case scenario that we're going to work on is underneath side control with no frames in. What we need to do first is to get our frames back in between me and him. So here, we can bump and bring this in. And second, I can move my head and shoulders away to create a frame on both sides. Now I have more ability to move him around. So first thing I'm going to do is bridge into him. And now I'm going to replace my body, which moved him over here, with my knee. Okay? I have a leg around his back to make sure he doesn't immediately run away. I bring my knee through, which brings my foot in between his legs. Hip out, bring my knee straight up, which pulls my foot out, and then I cross my legs. So here, bump to bring this in, bring my second frame in, bump, knee, a hook here to prevent him from running away. This foot goes in between his legs, hip out, and bring my knee up to close the guard and then start getting control. Once I recover the guard, I need to immediately attack, but that's kind of beyond the scope of what we're teaching today. Here, get my hand back in, get my frame in, to here, foot in the middle, hip out, and come here. So that's worst case scenario, where he's already made it to side control, I've lost everything, and I'm stuck in that position. Okay, so now we're going to move to a better case scenario. So I can remove the crossface, but it's difficult. I don't really want to do that. What I want to do is I want to prevent the crossface. So here, I can get my short frames in, and I prevent him from getting the crossface around my head. So what I need to do is to not push him down, because if I push him down, I'm going to use a lot of energy and I'm probably not going to move him. I just pull my elbows down, create a block, which makes it difficult for him to go to side control. So if he pushes hard towards side control, now you see I could quite easily hold this. Now it's going to be much easier for me to move my hips away and come in and go back to close guard. Or I could potentially, from earlier in the thing, put my foot in here, up him away, and then start working from butterfly guard. So I don't want the crossface. I want my short frames. From my short frames, it's going to be easier for me to come back into here. I can put my foot in here, push him away. From the butterfly guard, I immediately start to attack. And do whatever I need to get control again. I don't want to recover my guard and then allow him to try and pass again. I need to immediately give him something else to deal with. Okay, so now even better than that is our long frames. So from here, he's on the outside of my... I managed to get frames in, that could be on his arm or his hip, depending on how much he's rotated. And then I just bring my knee back in and put my foot on his hip and recover and immediately get control. So long frames, and hip out, foot on the hip, and immediately start to work control. Okay? So, the deeper he gets past my guard, the deeper in the shit I am, the harder it's going to be to get out of it. What you need to do is prevent it when it's really early, and not let him get to that late stage, not let him get to side control, and then try to undo it. Okay, so that'll be the first part. Thank you very much.